This is an educational example based on my personal approach. Results vary widely, and nothing here guarantees profit or future performance. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Trading with Ashley show. Who doesn't love something for half price, especially when you're dealing with stocks? And honestly, in this current environment, we don't know if some of our favorite stocks might actually hit half price with everything that's going on. They do say that most stocks will retrace and hit about half price at some point in their price life cycle. But what if I told you there was a way to get some of your favorite stocks half price from right now, or get paid a significant amount of premium for trying? Now, this doesn't work in all markets. It only works with high beta stocks when the VIX is elevated. And that's the environment we found ourselves in last week. It may continue into next week. So I want to make sure that you are fully ready. Now, me and my members, we were able to take full advantage of this on Friday when everything started taking a tumble. And that's the benefit of being in a community, being with a group of people that have actually been through market cycles, and we know how to maximize the opportunity. If you want to be a part of that, I would love to personally welcome you. I'm going to leave a link below. This will help you put together a strategy call with one of my team members. It's completely free to do that, and then you can determine if this might be a fit for you. Here are just a few of the incredible deals that I was able to find for our members this week. What if you could get Tesla at $250 by the end of the year, or $1,320 for trying? Currently, Tesla's trading around $370. What if you could get Bloom Energy around $75 towards the end of the year, or you could get the premium of $1,150 for trying? Currently, Bloom Energy is trading around $152. What about Meta? What if you could get Meta at around $300 and you would get $435 in premium as a consolation prize if you did not get the stock at $300? Currently, Meta is trading around $588. Let's look at Western Digital. What if you could get it for $150 or get $1,450 just for trying? Western Digital is currently trading at around $300. And let's see if we can replicate some of this for you this week on 8 stocks I'm going to review with you. The first thing I want to do for you is take you on Yahoo Finance. I'm going to show you where to find the high and low of a stock, and that will help you determine half price. So you can go from half price from the all-time high, or you can go half price from where we are now, depending on how conservative you want to be. But the first thing I do is I go to the summary page on any stock. This is Palantir, currently trading at around 152 after hours. 150 is where it closed on the day. If you go down here to the 52-week range, you can see 66 all the way up to 207. So you can determine what works best for you. Do you want Palantir at $100, which would be a little bit more than half off from its all-time high? Or do you want to go for something at around $75 or $80, which would be about half price from where we are now? So I'm going to show you how to go on the chain and select this, and then I'm going to show you some of the trades we took in the community, and you could try to replicate them if the price action allows you to do so. Once you get to the option chain, this is for Palantir, you want to go to your expiration date. Now, you can do a variety of expiration dates, whatever personally suits you. But for these, I did 12/18 because this gives us plenty of time to allow for some movement to take place. And if it continues to go down, it gives us still plenty of time. We're less likely to see an early assignment, and we will get through all the chop of the midterms that would take place in November. So if you go with 12/18, if you decided on that $100 strike, you'll be getting some really good premium. So this is $8 right now per share. So you'd get about $800 at the time of recording if you sell the $100 strike price. Now, you'll have to look over here at open interest and volume. On some of these more heavily traded stocks, it's usually pretty easy to get a fill. On some of the ones that aren't as heavily traded, you might have to put in a limit order. Now, the beautiful thing about this is typically when you go this far out, if you put in a limit order on a chain that's not heavily traded, you won't get a fill. But because these market makers really believe that they can find a buyer on the other end of this trade, they were taking just about every trade that I was putting up in a limit order. So you can get creative with this. It doesn't always happen that way, But if you have a high VIX environment like we're in right now, usually you can get a fill on that limit order. So this is the $100 mark, but let's say that you want it to go half price from where we currently are. So you'd want something probably around that $75 mark. Now here's an example of what I'm talking about. There's not a lot of volume right here at these lower prices, 77 or 75. So if you wanted to go ahead and put in an order for one of these, let's assume you want 77.50. So you would put in a sell order, but with very little open interest and volume, you're going to have to put in a limit order. You want to usually shoot for something in between the bid and the ask. So right here, you'd probably do something around 385 or 390 in hopes to get a fill. Let's go look next at Bloom Energy. This is a stock that I absolutely love trading and I have a lot of belief of in the future. Now you can see right here on this chart, it has quite a few wild swings. So it's very volatile, which is going to give you some really good premium. So if you go down here to the 52-week range, you can see it's gone all the way from 15 up to 180. So currently we are trading at around 150. You can get some really good premium if you go around the $75 or $80 mark. Let me take you on the option chain to show you what I'm talking about. If you go to the option chain for Bloom Energy, if you select 12.18 and you come down to the 75 strike, that is half price from where we currently are trading. Look at this. You can put up $7,500 and get $1,270 at this moment in time. This is what high beta, high volatility will do for you. If you were to put on this trade and it were to expire worthless in the matter of about 270 days, that would be a 17% return on premium alone. But here's the beauty of it. If Bloom Energy starts to head back up on its Bollinger Band, you can more than likely get out of this trade this week and keep about 10%, maybe even 25% of the trade. If you wait a couple of weeks, you might be able to get out at 50%. But the worst case scenario is you stay in this trade to the end of the year and you get this incredible stock for half price from where it's trading right now, or you get to keep the total $1,270. Now, I'm going to take you to a chart that shows you all of the various trades. You can take a screenshot of it, and it's going to show you the difference between using cash or, if you're familiar with using margin, potentially using margin to get an even better return. Here's the table that takes you through everything that I actually traded on Friday, and let me explain what you're looking at. First, you have the stock, you have the current price. This was as of Friday. You see the strike that I selected. Then I listed out the premium that it was paying at that moment in time. The expiration date is next. This shows you, if you're using cash, how much cash it would require to actually take this particular trade. This is showing you the return on investment as it sits today. Now, if you annualize that, that's the next column. Now, the last column I added, it's annualizing taking profit at the 50% mark in a matter of about 8 weeks from now. That's going to give you that larger return because once you get out of the trade at 50%, it releases that $25,000 in capital for you to take other trades. Now, I took this one step further for those of you that are familiar and comfortable with conservative margin usage. Now, I use margin, but I never use more than 30% of my margin to ensure I don't have to deal with the dreaded margin call. But you can see the annualized ROI goes up significantly when you're using margin because it's not requiring as much cash to secure the trade. Again, I wouldn't encourage you to do this if you don't understand margin and the ramifications of it, but let's take an example right here. Let's take a look at our BE example with margin used instead of cash. So if you see right here, BE at 152 is where it's currently trading. If you were to use that 75 strike, the premium you'd receive would be $1,150. Well, typically, you'd be looking at the simple fact that it would require $7,500 to take that trade. But if you're using margin, you can see it's requiring far less, $3,000 in this case. That increases your ROI significantly, and then when you annualize it, you can get into some really good numbers. Now you can look here, this is a higher annualized amount, but this is if we get out of that trade in a matter of about 8 weeks. So feel free to take a screenshot of all of this, and then you can go look this week. If we have a greater pullback, you might be able to jump in on some of these exact trades. If not, you can pick your favorite stock and use this formula to try to make the trade. Now, most people that study the markets experts believe that it will bounce and we will be able to more than likely cash in on a lot of these trades already. But there could be another leg down after we get a relief bounce. And if so, you could study this and then be ready to launch. Again, if you want to just wait for me to find the trades for you, go ahead and come in the community. I not only find you the trades, I teach you what I look for, and then I have coaching calls where I actually coach you on how to maximize strategies like this. I would love for you to be a part of it. Remember, if you're with me trading with Ashley, there is no trader left behind, regardless of the types of markets we find ourselves in. I never just sit on my hands and just wait for the market to behave. I find a way to trade around it and maximize the opportunities in front of us. I'll be talking to you soon. If you want to watch another video where I get very creative with options, you can watch that right here.